So we could probably talk mostly about like news and stuff like that.
Okay. This game sucks.
I did tell him to save it until the episode starts. So
welcome back, by the way. We took a 2-week break because I was tired. And
no way, you're definitely right. This game sucks ass.
Yeah, exactly. We took a 2-week break because I was tired, and I went to a convention that ended up sucking so bad I'm demanding a refund.
You actually hated it?
Yeah. They dropped me from 2 turns just because they moved up the time without notifying me in advance.
Oh wow, that's a shame.
So, my mom's gonna force a refund out of them. We could take support if we have to.
Which one was this again?
Anime.
No.
Never going there again. I only really had fun out one day. And then I stopped going. I have talked about my experiences there, because it was... I swear, that place had no dress code, I will say.
Well, that's not good.
Like, there were a lot of cosplayers there, as with every convention ever. But like, some of them were just wearing like the bare minimum. Like there were guys who were straight up shirtless, and girls who were just wearing the skimpiest outfits covering what needed to be covered.
Okay, I won't complain about the girl part, but the guy sounds annoying.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have my preferences.
I know. So do I. Anyway, I got like $200 to spend at the convention, and I bought this shirt to let everyone know I'm fucking weak. And I also paid $30 for a Blu-ray. Who pays $30 for a Blu-ray? Me, apparently.
I still have yet to see that movie, so...
Have you really not seen this movie?
Yeah, somehow.
What the fuck? It's my favorite Disney movie.
Mine's Mononoke, so I can't say much about that.
It's gonna be playing next week in theaters. I'm gonna drag my sister to it, and Mononoke is also in the lineup this year, so I'll watch it. I also remember that the PS2 can play DVD, so this game, it came with a DVD disc, so I stuck it into PS2 to see if it works on the disc. Seriously, $30 for a Blu-ray?
Wait, so you didn't know that what did you do again?
I stuck a DVD... I remembered that the PS2 could play DVD, so I stuck the DVD disc in the PS2 to see if it worked. And it did.
You have a Blu-ray, why didn't you just put the Blu-ray into the PS5?
Because I wanted to see if the PS2 worked. Remember, I found it in a basement. That is how I found my PS2, kids. I found it in a basement.
I mean, Nick stole his N64 from the TRC, so... Not really shocking.
It was my cousin's.
Hmm?
The PS2 was my cousin's. And I was like, mine now. Finders keepers. I'm still surprised it works. Yeah, I bought some interesting PS2 games. Mainly my third copy of LEGO Star Wars 2 because no one can stop me at this point. And in terms of other PS2 games, I picked up whatever was cheap. So I got the Fantastic Four game, and those probably sucks. Some Pirates of the Caribbean games from Bethesda, the original version of GTA Vice City, and some Star Wars game.
So what game did you have?
Third copy of LEGO Star Wars 2, because no one can stop me. I already have it on 360 and GameCube.
That Fantastic Four game definitely sucks ass.
Yeah. $3 game.
Why is that a thing?
I don't know. Original version of Vice City.
I mean, that's something, I guess.
Some Star Wars game.
So basically, the only thing you have of notice here that actually matters here are Star Wars and Vice City.
Yeah. I could have bought the original Xbox version of LEGO Star Wars 2, but I didn't have it in the budget.
Wasn't in the budget.
And then I spot... Actually, is that the order? No. Yes. And then I
honestly don't never use this card, so I might as well get rid of all of them.
And then I spotted an Omocat shop, and if you don't know what Omocat is, that's the creator of Omori.
He showed what he got off to me on text. Honestly, pretty cool.
I got some keychains, which are double-sided, showing the dream world and real world versions. I'm gonna hang them on my backpack so everyone can make fun of me. And I also purchased this keychain because it was funny. And I also got literally the last physical copy of Omori on PlayStation 4 they had. It came with a photo that I have taped on my shelf now. And simpler times, a game manual. Wow.
I think that the reason that that's in there is because of one of the things I found out about the like console versions of these games.
They have an exclusive boss rush mode.
Yeah, the one where you get to play with Basil as a party member.
And it also shows everyone's likes and dislikes and birthdays.
Ooh, let's see this. This takes way more points in this game.
Yeah. So, Omori likes Aubrey.
Heart 3, defense 3, juice 4, speed 4, attack 4, luck 3, birthday, question. Likes Aubrey, Cal, Hero, Mari, Basil, grape soda.
The fact that Aubrey's listed first.
The fact that that Basil's listed the last. Also, Mari's listed right before. Mari really does have like his preferences, and it turns out that if you want to ship him with any guy, Kel's probably the best choice since he's literally the second listed.
Speaking of which,
dislikes heights, spiders, deep water, cherry soda, and tofu.
Oh, tofu.
Yeah, Sunny had an entire booklet about why tofu is good, and that shit clearly didn't go through.
Yeah.
This is Mori. He's been living in a white space for as long as he can remember, but it seems like he can't remember much else. His trusty knife can cut through anything. Aubrey, heart 5, juice 2, attack 5, defense 2, speed 2, luck 2. Basically the equivalent of saying someone who can hit really hard and has a lot of health, but can't do anything else. May 23rd for the birthday. Likes Mr. Plantag, watermelon, crayons, bunnies. Dislikes mean people, bitter melon, immature pranks, Cal. The last thing listed, implying that that's literally the thing she dislikes the most.
Cal, how dare you? You keep dragging us into all.
Also, the amount of people who I've seen make jokes about Aubrey being racist.
You're a rose color.
Yeah, the sweet and strong-willed Aubrey stands up for her friends of battle and is their constant source of morale. She carries Mr. Plantech, her plushy friend and weapon of choice, wherever she goes. Kel, heart 2, juice 5, attack 3, defense 2, speed 5, luck 4. Birthday November 11th, like sports, milk, photobombing, Hector, digging in the trash. Why though? Why the photobombing? Why do people like that? I'm asking here.
It's just a prank.
Dislikes pickles, cooties, thinking too hard. Yeah, that makes sense. He's got an impulsive and competitive streak. Kel's an ever-loyal companion. You can count on his athletic talent and his dexterity. With a ball to knock down foes, he holds his pet rock Hector dearly. Hero, heart 4, juice 4, attack 1, defense 5, speed 1, luck 3. Cannot hit for shit.
Yeah.
Birthday, January 1st. Likes cooking and baking tea. Mari's hugs, helping others.
Mari's hugs.
Dislikes spiders, exercise, sweating, instant ramen. Okay, spiders. So the first one and the dislikes might be the thing they ate the most. So, congrats, Cal. You're actually the least disliked thing on the dislikes. Because let's be honest here.
Sweating.
Spiders.
As
the eldest, wisest, and most winsome hero, often plays peacemaker within the gang and sells spats between Aubrey and Cal. He'll whip you up a restorative snack when you're feeling low. Mari. Sweet Mari thinks of everything. She set up a full-service picnic around headspace for you, and the only thing you really have to do is enjoy the delicious food that she's prepared. For some hang time with your friends, examine the cooler at the top right of the blanket. You can even save a progress by examining the picnic basket. How lucky you are to have a sister like her. Basil is a gentle soul and would rather tend to his plants than fight. He holds many things in his life dear, especially his friends. His favorite pastime is photographing their candid moments together. I notice how it has all the flowers on there. Don't have to...
Gameplay tutorial.
Don't be toast. How are you feeling? Have a heart. She's been selected. The battle plays out.
Fuck.
Involved. And the last page, the credit page, is
yeah.
Something.
There's also something here that says Stabber replaces Tag, but only during certain parts of the story. ... I tried to get the Switch version, but they were out of stock as well. I would have bought both physical versions if I could.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, they were all, and I sent a photo of this to someone. They were like, "I'm always rated M," because they say "fuck" one time.
Well, with the sheer amount of fucks we've said over the course of this channel, I'm pretty sure we might have already gotten to like the whole adults only like
potentially.
Yeah.
What they were also selling at the shop was the standard T-shirts, hoodies, beanies, socks, the game soundtrack on a vinyl CD, which in hindsight I should have bought.
You definitely should have gotten that one.
The strategy guide, which was sold out by the time I showed up. No, soundtrack was $40. And also two photos.
You definitely should have still gotten it.
2 printed photo sets, one of the Headspace photos and one of the real world photos. One day. And then recently I was like, might as well just fucking try the Mori rep to all the occasions. The knife in white space would not spawn at the beginning, so I had to restart the game. So that was fun. That was a fun day. And then I was casually browsing AO3 as I do.
As anyone
at 2 in the morning. Where
I was doing something similar, but I was playing Fate Grand Order until 2 in the morning while watching a YouTuber talking about Total Drama World Tour.
And I found a fucking crack page where fucking Sunny is caught by Aubrey drinking Orange Joe or Holy Man. And then Aubrey's like, "Oh no, that crap is forbidden." You know what? I'm just gonna read this out loud, short.
Go ahead.
Today was a normal.
Do make sure to credit this one because.
Okay, this was by Freezing Gale on AO3. I'll leave a link in the description.
It was, kind of not cool to.
Yeah. Notes. I don't know why the hell I wrote this. Today was a normal day unlike any other, or at least that's what Aubrey thought until Sunny returned with something in his hand. "Hey Aubrey, I have this Orange Joe and..." The pink-haired girl throws at him and rolls her eyes with her face flushed in anger. "Oh no, that crap is forbidden in my presence." She grabs the Orange Joe and chucks it out the window. Sunny was stupefied and blinking for a few seconds. Then he grabbed Aubrey by the shoulders with unexpected strength and looked at her with a terrified and angry expression. "You imbecile! You just condemned us!" "What do you mean by that?" Aubrey looks like a deer caught in headlights. Then a door is heard being slammed down. A loud voice heard in the living room. "Who was the blasphemer who threw the liquid of the gods?" Oh shit. Oh. That was all Sunny said. Oh no, for some reason Aubrey felt pure fear. You better hide, Aubrey. I'll take care of him. What a noble sacrifice of him. Aubrey dives under the bed. She's begging in her mind that nothing bad happened to Sunny. A pity that God abandoned him a long time ago. Then the bedroom door also falls in Kel. The Orange Joe lover stares at Sunny. Sunny, I can't believe you were able to do that. The Mori incident is forgivable, but this? No! Prepare to receive your punishment! Kel showed his basketball and threw it at Sunny. The impact was as horrifying as being hit by a cannonball to such an extent that Sunny was pushed back and was knocked down the spot. Sunny groans in pain. You will not die. This is the maximum punishment I can give you for your crime. If it had been someone else, they would have not lived to see tomorrow. Bye. Kel finally left. Aubrey creeps out from under the bed and slowly approaches Sunny with tears in her eyes. Are you okay, Sunny? Trembling. I'm fine, as long as you're fine. That's what matters. It's just pain. It'll go away later. He's paid for her sin. She kneels down beside him. If I could have taken that hit for you, I would have. I'm really sorry. I think it would have been worse. Next time, just politely decline the drink you don't like, especially Orange Joe. I just couldn't help it. The mere sight of that thing. Ugh. She shivers and rubs her arms. That was intense. What would he have done if he found me? Better don't ask. Damn, it hurts. Ouch. Sunny never thought the impact of a ball could be so painful. She offers him her hand. I can take you to the nurse's office if you need, but if you want to stay here, I understand. I'll just help you with whatever I can. Sunny grabs her hand and he's lifted up. It's just pain, so don't worry too much. It'll go away. She sits him down at the edge of her bed and grabs a first aid kit off the shelf. Are you sure? I'm no good at this, but I'll try. She opens the kit with a wince. What did Phil even do to you? He threw his basketball at me. I didn't expect it to hurt so much. She pulls out an antiseptic wipe and cleans his wounds and starts putting the bandage on him. Does it hurt, Sunny? I feel a little better now. She wraps up his wounds and puts the stuff away. You have to rest at least until tomorrow, okay? You just got assaulted by an angry basketball player. This is the Orange Show. Okay then, Sunny will think twice before paying for the actions of others starting today. She sits down next to him. Thanks for protecting me. Again, you should have said something or run away or anything. You didn't have to get hurt. You didn't have to put yourself on the line for me. You've already done so much.
I fucking hate these things!
Aubrey felt bad that Sunny paid for her mistake. I still think your sin spells wrath. Silent laugh. Yeah, you did. I'm gonna repay that favor someday. I promise. And Are you still sore at me for trashing Kel's liquid gods? No, I was very terrified when I saw what you did. But it seemed a little silly. It seems a little silly, but it's better not to fuck with Kel's favorite drink. Sunny already learned that lesson the hard way. I mean, I could tell he liked that crap, but he tries to get comfortable. That still doesn't give him the right to be that violent. I've never seen him that pissed before. But Sunny has a better memory than her. Don't forget the day that I confessed the truth. Remember how angry he was? Yeah, okay. That's fair. I guess I was being stupid. She yawns and covers her mouth. You want me to turn off the light, or can you rest like this? Turn off the light. Let's go to sleep at once. And I'm sorry to inform you that you won't be able to hug me this time. My chest still hurts. A bit. That's fine. Go to sleep.
I have no idea what the hell's going on at this point.
He turns off the light, yawns, and lies down the other
But they went off to like a fucking... I guess it doesn't matter. Continue. It's
Sweet dreams, Aubrey. They both fell asleep, despite Sunny's warning not to be hugged. Aubrey ended up hugging his arm. So they stay until the next morning. No, at least the run and gun in the real world is not an atomic bomb, but it can leave you very beaten. The end. I like how Kel states the Mori incidents forgivable, but trashing Orange Show is crossing the line. You see, he has priorities.
Priorities more skewed than mine.
And then I sent it to a friend. He sent me another correct vid in return. Because this is what we do at 2 in the morning. Top 10 things not to do when stressed about a recital by Basil Search History. That's the actual author's name.
One is probably move the body.
I shall read this again. because it gives me something to talk about. Number 1, blend your violin. I'm so sick of this awful practicing. Every day I wake up and I play the violin for all for this stupid recital. I haven't seen my friends in years, Sonny shouted, dropping his violin. Calm down, Sonny, you're being dramatic. It's only been a day since they came over. Come on, the recital's today anyway. You won't have to play it anymore after tonight. Mari responded, not even very vigilant, so she got playing the piano. No, I'm done, Sonny said, storming out of the room, but not before picking his violin back up and walking to the kitchen. Exasperated, Mari begrudgingly followed him to see what the fuck he was doing. She watched him from the doorway to see somebody somehow jam his violin into the blender, turn it into a smoothie and drink it, all while not breaking eye contact. Mari was speechless. You know, I'd be mad, but how the fuck do you even manage that?
That's a fair assessment, actually. How the fuck?
Number 2, make a decent joke. Oh my god, Mari, what happened? Are you okay? Is Sonny okay? Why is he in the hospital? Hero questioned, practically shaking from anxiety and panic while Mari sat in the hospital waiting room. Oh, Sonny just fell down the stairs, that's all. Mari said.
Like, that isn't literally the number 1 excuse from domestic abuser.
She appeared calm, but her worried eyes gave way to her true emotions. Sonny did not fall down the stairs. It was just a normal day of practicing for the both of them when Sonny messed up another again. Damn it, Sonny, why can't you get this right? It can't be that hard.
No, seriously, the fact that the most common excuse for a domestic abuser, domestic abuser, because they fell down some stairs.
It can't be that hard, right? Mari slammed her fingers down the piano keys, making a sound that caused Sonny to flinch from where he was standing. It is hard, because people are going to be watching and all our friends are going to be the audience. Like Landon. Sonny trailed off. Who the fuck is Landon? Sonny's face grew smudged. At that moment, Mari felt she and when Sonny opened his mouth, her fears were confirmed. Slip and land on these nuts. Enraged, Mari lifted her piano and launched it full force in Sonny's direction. Only when she heard Sonny shriek over the sound of his bones breaking did she realize what she did. Oh shit.
Warp it.
Number 3, read fanfiction of yourself and your friends.
That's just good logic. Don't fucking read that shit.
With a horrified expression, Mari closed the tab. She had found that website, Archive of Our Own.
Why though?
Through sketchy memes. She had seen things posted about her and her friends on there, and invited Sonny to come take a look when they took a break from practicing. Yeah, big mistake. Speaking of Sonny, the poor boy was currently curled up in the corner of the room, afraid. What the hell? I can't believe Hero would do something like that. I'm never trusting him again.
Wait, which Hero fanfic is it on, though?
Maybe you shouldn't have clicked on. Maybe she shouldn't have clicked on that one.
Which one?
It's not specified.
But I have the feeling that I should probably know which one.
Maybe we should cancel the recital, Mari spoke up, breaking the silence between her contemplating and Sonny's rocking back and forth in an attempt to soothe himself. It seems to be the catalyst of all that bad stuff, so maybe we should just cancel and spend today moving into a house with one story instead. Do you agree? She asked her brother, who nodded. They decided to spend the rest of the day packing their things and convincing their parents moving with into the basement. There's a happy ending if you ignore the horrors the siblings face on that website that day. Number 4. Burn down the recital hall. The recital hall was in flames. Holy shit! Sonny and Mari are in there! Basil panicked, grasping his hair and practically pulling it out of the scalp.
What is this, Big Hero 6?
Thankfully, 2 familiar figures emerged from the fire. They were clearly recognizable as Sonny and Mari. They seemed to be unharmed. Oh my god, are you two okay? Hiro rushed up to the Suzuki siblings because of common last name using fingers.
Yeah, I know.
Not seeming to notice how Sonny shuffled away from them slightly, looking towards the floor. Yeah, we're okay, Mari said happily, like the recital she had planned for months wasn't quite literally burning to the ground behind her. Do you know what started the fire? Aubrey asked. Oh, we did, Mari said, smile still not fading as she dropped the bombshell. What? Why? All 4 exploded at the same time. Me and Sonny found this really weird website earlier. We wanted to move to a single-story house and cancel recital, but Mom and Dad said no, so we just burnt down the recital hall and read anything we saw from that site from becoming true. The roof was quite quiet for a few good moments. They had been left with more questions than answers. Well, okay, Hiro started. Do you guys just want to come over to our house instead and have a movie night, he asked? The group cheered in agreement, and they all chose to get the event for this night. Fuck!
I wanted to heal, not darkness!
Number 5. Skip to prevent the event of the Lorax. I told you, Mari, I can't perform the recital, Sunny said, putting the mysterious box shaped like a mini metal briefcase into his backpack, which he slung over his shoulder. Why not? It's tonight. You can't just back out last minute, his older sister shouted at him as he walked to the front door. He turned around. I need to prevent the Lorax from happening! And with that, he shut the door behind him. When Mari heard the sound of the garage door opening and the sound of a car starting, she realized Sunny had stolen their parents' car as well. Just great, she mumbled.
No, no, no! Fuck!
Dead. When Mari woke up the next morning, she realized her brother wasn't home.
I hate those goddamn...
When Mari woke up the next morning, she realized her brother wasn't home yet. She would have been worried, but there were more pressing matters at hand. Namely, what was going on TV? Breaking news, the news reporter said. The inventor of the famous product, the Sneed, was killed in an assassination last night. Autopsy reports show he was killed with a Glock. If anyone knows anything about the case, including a potential suspect or whereabouts of the perpetrator, please contact us at... The voice of the reporter was sounding out by the sound of a car pulling into the driveway. Mari had so many questions.
I have a question. Why the fuck do people think that the fucking Lorax is still something worthwhile to talk about in the year of our Lord 2023?
It's a joke.
I can't fucking stand that. Literally just all of those movies. God damn it! Why the hell?
Number 6. Get hit by a meteor.
Like all those Dr. Seuss adaptations.
Yeah.
Why? Why does everything have a 6?
Because this game is fair and balanced.
Oh, fuck you!
Number 6. Get hit by a meteor. Sunny, it's just put on the damn suit. No, it's itchy and I have sensory issues. As the two siblings argued, a meteor struck Earth, right in the middle of the plaza. There were no survivors. Well, why can one person be dead and you can have two?
Give me another fucking, like, Mickey Mouse. Oh, there it is.
There. Ooh. Number 7. Bring your little brother's violin to school. Mari didn't know how she was going to explain this to Sunny. All she wanted to do was to take Sunny's violin to show some of the teachers and maybe her friends due to the recital being a school event. But some motherfucker in a trench coat pulled out a gun and shot it. Literally just straight up shot the violin. She asked him why he had a gun, and he asked her why she had a violin. Fair play, bitch. That wasn't even the weirdest part. For whatever reason, there was a pep rally held before the recital. She was there, considering there was no point practicing their duet partnership.
Fucking stop!
There was an explosion underneath the gym, which took everyone into stunned silence.
This world is the fucking worst!
Skill issue.
I just don't want to have to use combos because oh yeah, one of the major issues with Riku is you still lose like cards when you use slides. But look at this. You only have 9 cards to work with in this fucking hell.
Then, some girl dressed in blue came out covered in suit and started saying about being 17. A crowd of people joined her, and Mari just snuck away, not wanting to be a part of that any longer. And now she was here, standing in front of her little brother, having the test was somehow explained to him why they wouldn't be able to play the recital they had practiced so hard for. Mari started, someone shot your violin, she blurted out. Somebody just stared up at her confused. Then his amusement turned into a smug smile and he said, well, fuck me, you can't think it's a chainsaw.
What's with the Heather's reference? I don't know one.
I don't know. I didn't even know that was Heather's reference. Well, Why even doing the duels if you can't win?
Because it's the quickest way to get... Because Riku has 0 slights outside of his dark form, and it's the only way to do them.
Hey, number 8. Bring your instruments to life. Sonny, when your violin teacher told you to bring your instrument to life, she didn't mean it like this! Mori told him. I didn't do it, the boy cried, chasing off the violin trying to eat his hand. Mori didn't get to respond because her piano came to life as well. Piano keys switching the gnashing teeth. On top of her piano was a boy nearly identical to Sonny. He was pale and looked like the piano shorts him with black and white stripes resembling teeth. Hi, he said, unblinking. Holy shit, Mori cried. Mom, did the FBI, the CIA, even the IRS. The duet is alive! Number 9. Get your friend to become a godlike entity and cancel it for you. Hey, Sonny. Hey, Sonny. Sonny, look at me. Sonny, hey, hi. Sonny. Sonny was deliberately ignoring the sound of Kel's voice as he tried to get his attention. Instead, he just sipped on his water sadly. If only there was a way to cancel the recital. I canceled the recital for you, Kel said, grin apparent in his voice. Sonny snapped his head around and looked Kel in the eye. I did! Wanna know how? The boy said, Sonny whisking out a response. Here, I'll tell you. Kel moved to whisper in Sonny's ear, conscious of Mari next him over. Wait, how did Kel get in his house? Hero tried to ban me from drinking Orange Joe, so I used his money to buy a bunch of Orange Joe and drank it all. I fell asleep halfway through and woke up in a really dark place, and I met the Grim Reaper. And he was like, wow, you did. You are the chosen one. And I woke up with these super awesome powers and I used them to cancel the recital for you because I could see you didn't like it. Sonny, bewildered, kept staring at Kel until a figure from behind grabbed Kel and smashed him with a frying pan. It was Hero. Dang it, Kel, I told you you were banned from drinking that stuff. And what do? Rob me and drink 20 cans. What are you even going to do with the rest of them?
I think it's obvious. He's going to drink them.
One of my friends tried Orange Joe in real life. Didn't like it.
I think a sane person could like it, dude.
Number 10. Make a deal with a dream demon. Sonny was all alone in the piano room, sitting on the floor next to his violin.
I can never see where this shithell's going.
I really wish I didn't have to do the recital later, he wished out loud, not expecting anyone to hear. But I didn't help with that, a sort of high-pitched voice tuned in, and the world turned gray around him. Sonny turned around, looked at the source of the noise, and saw a yellow triangle with a singular eye with a top hat and bow tie.
I have a fucking headache now, thanks to this.
Whoa, Sonny said in awe. What the fuck are you? The name's Bill Cipher. Nice to meet you, kid. I noticed you were worried
I knew where this was going.
I noticed you were worried about recital, correct? Good. Sonny nodded. Good thing I know just how to help you out. You should know, though, it comes at a cost. So, what do you say? What's the cost? Sonny asked. Good thing you asked. Unfortunately, I can't do much in the mindscape. To really work my magic, I need a vessel to inhabit. If you can lend me one of those, I'll help you out, kid. Sonny thought for a moment. There were lots of vessels he could give Bill. He sort of possessed toys, so those might work. If he needed something living, however, he was pretty sure Miwa was a government spy anyway, so she should fit the criteria. I can give you one. Great, let's shake on it! He held out his hand, and Sonny took it, preparing to shake hands with Bill. However, he felt like he was being physically torn, like his soul and body just split. The boy was launched into the air, spirit flowing a little bit of his body. Wait, what? Ah, thanks for the vessel, kid. I never specified which one I wanted. Bill, now haunting Sonny's body, laughed maniacally, just before falling over his feet. Whoa, don't mind me. It's just been so long since I've inhabited a body. Oh boy, I haven't killed anything in ages. I can't wait. Shit, now the recital's ruined. Sonny's ghost groaned in the mindscape before he realized. Wait, what was that last part? Mari, you have to help me, Sonny cried out, now using one of his many stuffed toys to communicate with his sister. Not now, Sonny, I'm doing my makeup, she said, not even paying attention. This has just become the fucking plot of
literally the episode that it's parodying.
Yeah. Sonny
down right to the fact that like Mabel refusing to pay attention because she kind of wants to focus more on whatever the fuck she's doing.
Sonny groaned again, wondering how he was going to get out of the predicament. However, when he saw his sister and not him...
Specifically the fact that she's trying to, like, get with a puppet guy.
Yeah. When he saw his sister and not him preparing to leave for the recital, he realized something. His friends would be there. Hiro would think he's hallucinating, Aubrey would stomp on his head, Basil would probably faint before he could be any use. But Kel...
Wait a minute. What the fuck's up with that?
What?
Aubrey would stomp on... Did they just decide to use Aubrey's real-world personality from literally years into the future? Because why would she stomp on his head otherwise?
But Kel could help him. Kel, you gotta help me! I'm not possessed by a triangle guy called Bill Cipher! Kel looked at him, tapping his finger. Whoa, that's crazy! This is serious, look at that guy! That is not me! I wouldn't do that! Son used one of the stuffed cat's arms to motion to Bill, who was currently messing with several instruments, making them out too. You're right, Sonny. That's not you, but how can I help you? I'm not very skilled in dealing with demons. Sonny thought for a second before coming to a conclusion. The only conclusion. Beat the shit out of him. Isn't that technically you too? I've been beating the crap out of you as well, Kel protested. Do it, Kel. It's the only way. Kel nodded, a grave expression on his face. As you wish. Godspeed, Sonny said, watching as Kel picked up a cello, lifted it over his head and beat the living shit out of Bill. People came rushing over. What happened next was a blur. Somewhere in the beatdown, Sonny got his body back, but Kel didn't stop and just kept hitting with it, and it fucking hurt and was starting to regret ever winning that race. But he eventually passed out and woke up in the hospital. When he awoke, his group of friends surrounded him, including Kel. Wordlessly, despite having multiple broken limbs, Kel lifted his hand into a high five and Kel gladly took it, high-fiving him with a force that probably broke another limb of his. We did it! Kel shouted, leaving everyone confused.
23.
They all just decided to forget everything that happened today. It was probably for the best. All are better than the original plotline, here's one comment. Comment says there is no actual fanfic they read specifically because there are so many fucked up hero fanfics.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment. The amount of fanfics from Long Range Hero that will involve him literally just beating up his dead girlfriend's little brother.
Hero attacked you. Slip and land on these. I also decided to browse the Star Wars tag on AO3 as a joke.
That was a mistake.
And I found one where Obi-Wan Kenobi's elected the Supreme Chancellor, and it's the funniest shit ever.
I thought about reading that one, but
it's hilarious.
Granted, I found that one just from looking at the Crack Traded Seriously tag rather than Star Wars.
Crack Traded Seriously is loved.
I thought about it, but I decided, nah.
It's a trip. He hates being a politician. I'll just say
that makes a lot of sense.
Dark Sidious is pissed.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah. Okay. No. Apart from the other typical crack readings and occasional drama readings. And I don't read smut. Wink, wink.
I won't say anything.
Other than
not about that. I'm just not gonna comment on that shit.
Other than that, I have been gaming a lot on PC recently because I've had the opportunity to. I have redeveloped my Crippling XCOM 2 edition on PC this time because my Switch progress soft locked. That was a fun day.
That's what happened with my PC, progress once. Straight up just kept crashing every time I tried starting the final mission.
Ouch.
Yeah.
My Switch just kept soft locking at a certain part, and for some reason, and what makes it worse is that it was an Iron Man run. I had killed all the Chosen, gotten all the best weapons, killed all the alien rulers, and was pretty much ready to beat the game. And then it stopped working. 50 hours of my life and never getting back. Damn it. So then I played it on PC. I thought it would be funny to enable mods. That was a big mistake. It made the game more unplayable than anything. So I decided to play without mods. I'm pretty good at this game. I say as I miss so many 90+% shots.
That's XCOM.
Yep. I have like 90 hours on the game now, which, for context, a couple weeks ago, so I only had like 35. Somebody asked, why do you game for so much? And my response is, man, I don't know.
To help with the crippling depression.
Yeah. XCOM 2 is a very fair and balanced game with absolutely no flaws whatsoever. And I have 57 out of 88 achievements. So, judging from this achievement, I've recovered the Psionic Gate. I've recovered the Forge item. I've taken control of Insectopod, because those things are fun. I killed a Berserker in melee combat because that's easy.
Sword.
So, yeah. Why are swords so useful in that game? I've killed 500
Because clearly all the aliens are really fucking squishy.
Yeah. 7-tier Hatchfield, I built a radio relay on every continent, got all the continent bonuses available in single campaigns, so my income's like $1,000 a month. I've made contact with every single region. I beat a mission. I got a rare achievement for beating a mission in June or later using only rookies. Because I'm that good. It was a lost mission, so it was pretty easy. Kill 3 enemies in a single turn with a single soldier without explosives. Investigating that story. I've killed all the alien rulers. Used an alien armor ability, all of them in a single mission. Used a ruler armor ability against an alien ruler. I beat the Lost Tower mission. I got a rare achievement for being a mission with 3 or more Spark units in the squad. And having the Spark unit survive a mission that started with less than half health. And, yeah, do I really have all the, like, Spark DLC achievements? No way I don't. I need to max out one of them. I've killed all the Chosen so far, formed a level 3 bond, rescued a captured soldier. That's DLC. PC on DLC. There's one achievement for winning the multiplayer match, even though the multiplayer mode is discontinued. But you can still play on the Mac. And that reminded me, XCOM works on the Mac. But yes, I am the greatest XCOM player ever known by man. Subject up for debate. What else have I been playing? I tried to play the Street Fighter 6 beta, but my PC couldn't run it. I tried. I continued to dig around The Sims 4. I decided to sell my soul and buy the DLC. It was the Pets one. And thanks to being an Xbox Game Pass member, I also got the Get to Work DLC for free. But unfortunately, in order to do that, I had to build the cursed program known as Origin. Thankfully, it works with the Steam version. I also played a bit of the original Final Fantasy VII, like an hour and a half. Mid-game. I'm joking, it's fine. also played a bit of Star Wars: The Old Republic, which is an MMO, and I can definitely say it's an MMO. Also, my foot has been in a severe amount of pain since, like, the past week. So yeah, The Old Republic is an MMO, but unlike every other MMO I've played, this one's actually kind of interesting. Maybe because I'm biased, but...
How is your rewatch project going, by the way?
I still need to get around to the sequels. I've been meaning to, and then I realized what time it is, and it's 1 in the morning, and I'm like, we'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fair.
Thing is, I've watched a bit of episode 7, but I'm suffering from some... I started to suffer some sort of writer's block while doing it, because I'm like, man, what do I write? I have to like rewind the movie just to figure out the right thing to say. And funny thing, when I went to the movie theater on Thursday, there was a theater. This theater is like a bar with a TV, and they were showing Star Wars Episode 7.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, are they really showing?
This was Thursday, right?
Yeah. I was like, are they showing
because
the movie?
I saw, like, at my work, because it's the same theater, I can tell.
Yeah.
When I got there, the TV was actually showing Episode 9. And you can wanna know how I could tell?
Marathon.
I was able to tell because it showed Kylo's mask with all the cracks. So that was probably a marathon, since you mentioned that you saw the earliest showing, and I worked I worked 6 to 10 showing.
Now why would
6 to 10?
Why would a movie theater be playing a movie outside of its auditorium?
It happens occasionally to like lighten up the boredom of the bar goers. Because, for as much of a movie theater it is, in reality, all the payment and all that is basically, it's just a bar that happens to side as a movie theater.
Yeah. So far, Episode 7 is decent. I can't wait to have feelings for Episode 8 and 9. And, I did actually start work on the actual editing process of it, because I'm late. I decided, I'll be productive with my life for once. I finished the Episode 2 and 3 sections. Those were fucking hell. Having listened to my own voice say the same things for like 5 hours straight. I really wonder how those review-based YouTubers deal with that kind of stuff.
Either they have massive egos, or they just ignore. They try their best to ignore it.
I mean, it's also a challenge because this is not what I normally do. I have to cut down the right moments.
Or in some cases, they just have a lot of passion for it.
Yeah. I mean, I have passion for this, but like, I didn't stand it, but it gets annoying when you have to like make sure everything. And it's certainly not fun when Adobe Premiere decides to crash on you for no reason. And now I'm having this weird exporting issue where everything's coming out like blurry, like slightly shaky. So that's fun! Adobe, make a functional product challenge. Literally impossible. Overall, I'm proud of what I've gotten done so far. So far is a runtime of like 33 minutes. And this is just a prequel trilogy. I had things to say on episode 2. Yeah, if I can get off my ass enough, I hope to have this done by next month. That means I have to write all the scripts, record all my voiceovers. When I recorded the original trilogy voiceovers, my voice was thrown out afterwards. Because... yeah.
You don't talk much?
I don't talk much. apart from this YouTube stuff. But yeah. I really need to get my shit together. Finish that up. I've also continued working on the Uneven Buddies Funny Moments series. I'm currently working on one that has a runtime of 2 hours and it's only like a quarter done. I am scared. For those wondering if I'm too overambitious, you're probably right. Actually, I took a picture of the freaking Star Wars editing timeline. Let's see if I can find it. Now my Wi-Fi decided to be shit. So let's make conversation. I watched Spider-Verse 2. Pretty good movie.
Yep.
Mario was better though. That's a joke. Spider-Verse is now my favorite movie 2023. And
Kevin's already calling it movie of the year.
Yeah, and I'd be surprised if anything gets
even close.
Higher, yeah. Other than that, I rewatched the Mario movie. I sat in the very front row of the theater because it was the only seat available, and that definitely made it a million times better. I still enjoy the movie. I can definitely get the criticisms of this movie was too short now.
Because you just went through what's probably the longest animated movie in Western animation.
Well, I rewatched Mario before Spider-Verse came out. And it is the longest movie in Western animation. And I watched it. It was funny. Oh my god, where's the fucking photo? Here it is. This was the fucking timeline. This is the edit. Actual pain. And it's only 1/3 done. I wanna try. I also recently learned that Amori was made in California, so now I can understand why the game feels very Californian. Yeah. Also, summer's coming up. Ready for hot weather.
Honestly, considering, like, if it's meant to take place in California, I wouldn't be surprised, considering, well, let's be honest here, the fact that there's an Asian family.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why a lot of people believe that Aubrey's at least partially Asian, and yeah, that literally just cements to me that, like, it's probably in the West Coast, because, let's be honest here, Asians are a lot more common out here.
Yeah.
There's actual, like, historical reasons, but it is a thing, yes.
Yeah. I told someone, I literally live in Horrorland because of that, and they were like, go find white space. And that was like...
It's called depression.
I want to find a photo...
There's a reason why so many Californians have therapy.
Yeah. I want to find a photo of a white room and just take a picture of myself, and then edit to the white space music.
This just feels like you're making an extended version of that backroom stuff.
Other than... Wait. And that, the other movie I watched in the meantime, I watched this yesterday. It was called The Boogeyman. Because my sister really wanted to see it, so I went and watched it.
How was it?
I was fully expecting it to be terrible. It was actually pretty decent.
That's good to hear.
So there was a scene where a kid was like, there's something behind you, and I was like, is that an Amori reference? And my sister was like, shut the fuck up. And the whole time I was like, dude, these characters are so stupid, just turn on the light. And my sister was like, I know, same, but it's a horror movie, so you have to, like, deal with it.
Trust me, that's how I felt watching Evil Dead Rise. I don't know if I brought that one up.
You watched it. You said you watched it.
No, like, did I brought up, like, my issue specifically revolving around how the characters acted?
Yeah. No.
Okay, so, like, this, white kid finds, like, goes into this, like, defunct vault, because the apartment building used to be a bank. And that vault had opened up thanks to a fissure opening, from an earthquake, because California.
Yeah.
So what happens is, he goes down there, and, finds this, like, the sheer amount of Christian, like, imagery. Literally crosses everywhere, a giant wooden, like, statue of Jesus Christ on the cross.
Yeah.
And, oh yeah, a book that looks to be made out of weird leather and teeth. I mean, you know, the Necronomicon, which is made out of human leather. And, he looks at, like, this entire room just chock full of crosses surrounding one tomb. And he's like, let's see what I can loot to, like, sell off for money. Meanwhile, as a Mexican and as someone who, yeah, is at the very least willing to believe in the supernatural, all I could think is, oh shit, there's a demon here, get the fuck away.
Huh.
Seriously, if this was one of those moments where I really just had to go, white people. Because, yeah, no, like, literally any member of my family would have immediately just backed the fuck away from all that.
Yeah. I saw a poster for the Boogeyman at a theater, and it was an image of a white door, and I was like, is that white space? So I sent it to a friend, and it was like, you can edit Helmari sticking out the door. So I did. And then I saw a different poster of it, and it was Black Door, and I was like, Black Space? No joke.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw a poster for a completely unrelated movie, but it was a red door, and I was like, Red Space? And I remember, and then I looked at the title, and I was like, they're making another one of these?
Yeah.
And when my sister and I went to watch The Boogeyman, we were greeted by the horrible sight of the Five Nights at Freddy's movie trailer before that, which came out, by the way.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, it played before the movie, and
it played before Fast X.
Yeah, because distributor. My sister was like, "Where's Freddy Fazbear? Where's Freddy Fazbear? Where's Freddy Fazbear?" And then the trailer popped up, and she was like, "Oh my god!"
All I can think is when watching it is like, someone brought up the fact that they're all red eyes make them look like they're stoned.
Yeah, my sister said the same thing.
And all I can think is, oh my god, they're adapting Freddy Fuckboys.
Five Nights at Fuckboys, baby! And I saw the poster while at the theater.
Why change it from literally black sclera to it's less intimidating.
We also have someone in fear. My sister in fear.
So how do you think MatPat's going to use this movie to his advantage?
He's already made a 1-hour analysis of the 40-second teaser.
You say that, but I wouldn't be shocked.
And now we have 2 kinds of movies. Oh wait. Now we have two kinds of movies. Because in the theater I went to, the Marvels poster was right next to Five Nights at Freddy's.
Which?
It's just Redwood.
Oh.
My sister was like, "Oh my god, is this an FNAF movie poster here?" And I looked and I was like, "Yo, Willie, take a look at this." And she was like, "Oh my god! Betty!" And I did take a picture of the movie playing in the trailer playing in the theater. It was horrifying. And I also saw a poster for the movie called Strays, and I had to be reminded of this. And then we walked over to the local Barnes and Noble. Which, if you don't know what Barnes and Noble is, it's a bookstore. I walked to the science fiction section, and it was literally all Star Wars. Because that's the definition of Star Wars. I mean, sci-fi. And I read a bit of the Rise of...
Wait, is this still Redwood or...
Redwood. And I read a bit of the Rise of Skywalker novelization just so I can take a picture of the scene where it shows Palpatine as a clone for use in the project I'm working on. It was too soon. The secret place had not completed its preparations. And I tried to look to see if he actually says I am all Sith in the book, but I had to be pulled down because my dad showed up, picked me up. Now, was it a coincidence, or did they blatantly rip off Endgame? The world may never know.
Disney ripping themselves off?
I don't know.
Sounds a lot more plausible than you think.
Was it a coincidence, or did they see an early cut of Endgame? Both movies came out in 2019. Oh well. What else? At the convention, that was horrible. I went to there was a separate location where they sold hentai stuff. They had to check your ID. And I'm like, here's my ID. And I went there. There was definitely hentai stuff. They didn't let me take photos of it without asking. And I did not want that stuff on my phone, so I didn't take a photo.
You can hide photos.
I know, but. And then I accidentally attended hentai speed dating. It's as weird as it sounds.
Like, I'm gonna need a description here.
They call people on stage. They call everyone hentai addicts, and they call people on stage, and they were like, "What's your favorite hentai tag?" And the first person who went up proudly stated incest.
Well, as long as it's not NTR.
There were others. Some of the others I remember said gore.
No, really?
What?
No, I'm kink shaming here.
You're kink shaming?
Man just admitted proudly to Gouda, so yeah.
Femboy?
Nah.
Tentacles?
Meh.
Because of course.
This is hentai we're talking about.
What else was... Fucking... God, I don't remember. Yeah, that's all I remember. Oh, Ugly Bastard was one of them.
Oh, fucking course. Those degenerates.
And then we all exchanged Instagrams.
Look, as a fat person, I can easily say this right now. Ugly Bastard is a genre that ruins hentai, only just because of the fact that there's so so many fucking ugly bastards everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I have legitimately seen people on the comments for a ton of hentai posts like, I'm like, why the hell does this have the DILF tag? It's an ugly bastard. It should have the ugly bastard tag.
I don't know. And then we all shoot Instagrams afterwards. It was great.
This is I'm gonna say this right now. For as much stuff as hentai has, quite literally one of its main issues is that these fuckers tag like it's fucking AO3.
Dude, AO3 tags are a trip. Unrelated to the hentai, there was going to be a hentai watch party, but they canceled it and played Chainsaw Man instead. I'm still not over that.
Yeah, I can understand them not wanting to host a circle jerk.
No, it was going to be like late at night.
Yeah, I can understand why they didn't want to host a circle jerk.
They did it last time, but they didn't do it this time. Those assholes. 0 out of 10 invention, by the way. But I got to play adult games like Giant Jenga. It was... Let me tell you, Jenga is very fucking stressful. Don't play it. The tower fell out. The tower fell on me. It didn't feel good. I have point of view video footage of it. Let me see if I can... There it is.
This just looks like regular Jenga.
It was Jenga. It was just bigger.
It doesn't even look that much bigger.
Well, it's bigger than like the small block Jenga. It's just big Jenga. Like all. They also had Cards Against Humanity and ping pong. And they had a rule saying, rule number 1 about the ping pong club: you did not talk about the ping pong club. Which I may have misquoted that, but I'm pretty sure it's a Fight Club reference.
It's definitely a Fight Club reference.
Ugh, woo. And also at the convention, I saw someone in a maid outfit walking around, carrying a sign saying, $5. If you pay us $5, we will step on you. If you pay us $10, we will sit on you. So I pulled out my wallet to see how much money I had, and the girl noticed me and being like, "Yo, you want to try it?" And I'm like, "Do I have the money?" I had $9, but it turns out I had $10 in my bank account. So we exchanged Venmo information, and I don't know if you know what Venmo is.
Yeah.
We exchanged Venmo information, and
I think my favorite quote about Venmo is from John Mulaney's new special, and he talks about the real purpose of Venmo.
What?
Venmo was created for drug dealers.
So
regular people using it as a social media is fucking weird.
So I paid her $10 over Venmo, and then she sat on me. I got a photo of it.
All I can think is back to like that type of sitting.
Yeah. I had back pain for the rest of the day.
So just me or the hair like trying to emulate that one girl from Chainsaw Man?
I've seen like 10 minutes of Chainsaw Man, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyways, I was gonna say that whole standing around thing reminds me of like back in senior year when Ted's girlfriend, who was a freshman, kept on just sitting on people's laps, including mine.
Prostitution.
No, all I can think is I get the feeling that the fact that I'm so fat just makes it so like my thighs feel more like pillows than any actual like. Because yeah, that's really what basically she was saying on the thighs. It felt like just weird actually touching someone in a way that just felt more like I was being used than in any other way.
Yeah. I also saw people talk.
I didn't know how to feel about it. Especially because this girl was literally 3 years younger than me.
Yeah. I also spotted a Sunny and Basil cosplayers.
Like, I know I theoretically should have been feeling happy, but all I could think is This bitch is a freshman. Why the fuck is she on me?
Exactly. I remember, I also saw cosplayers with Sunny and Basil there. Sunny had a comically large knife. And, you know, Basil had a camera, of course, and they let me take a photo of them. And someone was like, they look like they're about to hang someone. And funnily enough, I did spot a Mario cosplayer later on that day.
Huh.
And I was like, oh no.
The stairs.
Dun, dun. Also, I have a funny story about last night. My sister was playing Tears of the Kingdom, and I decided to help torture her. I was looking at iceberg charts, which I'd be surprised if you don't know what those are.
Yeah.
And I was looking at the phobia iceberg chart, and there was a bunch I've never even heard of. And I wrote some of these down. Mainly, the fear of undressing in front of people is called dishabiliophobia. The fear of babies is pedophobia, which... okay. The fear of virgins is...
You think it sounds weird, but do remember that pedo is...
I know.
It means child.
The fear of virgins is parthenophobia. And the fear of long words is hippopotamus pediliophobia.
I hate this deck so goddamn much.
I can talk.
I hate this deck so goddamn much.
And then we browsed the Sonic iceberg. I saw an peculiar entry on there, and I turned to my sister and I'm like, Lily, have you ever heard of Christian? And she's like, I wish I hadn't. And I'm like, same. I lived in ignorant bliss for so long, and I had random in front of you, of all people.
Oh, because I then gave you, like, the general rundown of the history.
I've been trying to trauma block it, but it always pops up in my mind. I also saw someone selling a Jar Jar Binks body pillow.
Now I have to block that out of my mind.
I took a picture of it. And I saw a Squid Game cosplayer playing Peaches on the accordion. Wasn't it accordion? I don't know. It was like some sort of piano like thing. So that also reminded me that Squid Game is a real thing.
In what way?
Because I forgot it existed. Also, I was going to take my sister to see Spider-Verse, but it turned out she's seen it today. Softball teammates. So I'm going to see it a second time with my mother, because I saw it by myself that time. Because I just had to see that movie.
That movie is great.
Yeah. I ate chicken wings at that theater. They were pretty good.
Huh.
Spicy at first, but then I got used to it.
I mostly just... No, I watched it over at Redwood. So what I did was basically just get some candy, a soda, and then after that I went off to the Habit.
And then when I got home, I booted up my 4K TV in my living room and watched Scott the Waz Wii U. for 2 hours.
I haven't gotten around to it just purely because, as I've mentioned, I've been rewatching a YouTuber's deep dive into total drama. I say rewatching because, yeah, no, this is like what, the third time I'm watching these videos.
Well, the video is an hour 48 minutes. He only goes up to 2012. That's about the extent of it. He's like, this is what I was born to do. And he also started a third channel, because why not? Has upload schedules for the next 3 years. More consistent than any other YouTuber. Speaking of games, we've talked about gaming news.
Yeah, we haven't done that in a while, but it's not going to last long because I'm about to exit this world.
Well, I got things to say. Number 1, Mortal Kombat 1 got announced. What surprised me is that's coming to Switch for a full $70 price fee.
I'm optimistic about it for now.
The Switch version or the game in general?
The game in general. For now.
For now.
These little prizes here would mean something if Rika's story actually had drops other than just health.
What else happened? The PlayStation Showcase happened. Metal Gear Solid 3 got a remake announcement called Metal Gear Solid Delta.
Yeah.
Will it be good? And then, I don't know. Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2 because FNAF 10. FNAF will never, ever, 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 ever end. Spider-Man 2 got gameplay, which is literally the only PlayStation first-party game I'm even.
That was the only thing I paid attention to. Symbiote Spidey looks fucking awesome to play as.
And then right after the PlayStation Showcase concluded, the official Xbox account posted, look at all these games coming to Xbox, and showed the games that were in PlayStation Showcase that are also coming to Xbox, including Metal Gear Solid Delta.
Correct. For our superior, he is in dire need of the hero.
I don't know. I told this like years ago, but it's finally happening. A sequel to 1-2 Switch is coming out.
Yeah, you've been bragging about something that literally no one gave a shit about.
I know. I have no faith in that game. I read in the report that said playtesters at Nintendo hated it, so they didn't know what to do with it. They announced it, not even with a trailer, just an image. And apparently it's going to be like Jackbox, where you can play with your phones, but you have to have a Switch Online subscription to play. And
so Jackbox, but significantly fucking worse.
And you can't even play it over like Discord or something.
If I get through this, will I be free of the darkness?
Who the fuck thinks, okay, yeah, that's a good edge. And
again, remember how Nintendo's online policies are.
And this reiterates my earlier point of Nintendo makes decisions by throwing darts at a board. Also, another small big update. Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard has been approved in more countries. Because people are actually smart.
Fair enough.
Microsoft has appealed in the UK, calling them out on their bullshit. And the CMA, the UK is trying to drag out the process to go past the deadline, but the lawyers and even the Prime Minister of the UK says, no, get it done now. And it was discovered that one of the people who blocked the merger in the UK...
I miss magic.
One of the people who blocked the merger, who works for the CMA, used to work for Sony.
Like, say what you will about how awful the beginning of Sora's campaign is. By the end, you're spamming some magic shit that honestly, like, while it makes it tedious to get through battles, makes him go so much faster than Riku's all Oonga Boonga fight.
Yeah. It has also been approved in China.
Which again shows that the Kalimbat system for Kingdom Hearts would never work had magic not been there. Because I know some people are like, magic has no place in these games.
Yeah.
Which, fucking stupid if you ask me.
And now Microsoft is seriously considering pulling Activision products out of the UK if they can't get this done.
I can understand it. Fuck the UK.
It has also been approved in China and South Korea. A decision from New Zealand is due by June 9th, 6/9. And the biggest of all, it has been approved by the European Commission. But, however, they made a concession to Microsoft, being that they have to give a free license to every cloud gaming provider. And they actually believe that that this buyout would help improve cloud gaming, not weaken it like the UK said.
Let's see. Having a major corporation give out licensing to cloud gaming for a set of games for free, or say no, let's not have a major corporation buy out another major corporation to save one from being just the absolute fucking worst.
Europe also dismissed the concerns about platform exclusivity, as Microsoft had a good reason why it would not be financially viable to withhold Call of Duty from other platforms.
Yes. Money. Let's be honest here, the fact that they tried saying, Microsoft will hold it against us, no motherfucker, Microsoft likes money!
And even if they did, Sony had the capacity with their own studios to compete fairly, is what they came to the conclusion with.
Especially considering how last generation just had... Xbox One was... If it weren't for the Wii U, I'd say it's in dead last.
Yeah.
The Wii U's existence is what keeps Microsoft from being at the very end of last generation.
Unless you count the Switch as part of last generation.
Yeah, no, the Switch might as well be counted as its own phenomena. I don't think it should count as either part of the generation.
Yeah.
Like, it was released like years before the other two for the current generation, and it was released like damn near like at the very end of the last generation for it to be part of the last one. So if I think anything should be counted as a Switch, anything should be done about the Switch, it should be counted as its own thing. Especially considering how it's the second most well-selling console of all time now. Third, yeah. It's on its track to be on the second.
Yeah.
And if they come out with a Switch upgrade, let's be honest here, it'll still count towards the regular Switch's sales, because let's be honest here, they're not changing the title of the thing. Switch just sounds good.
Yeah. Nintendo.
That's just good marketing.
Nintendo should take a page from Microsoft and have their next gen strategy be the same as like the Xbox One to the Series X and S.
So just straight up upgrade.
Yeah, just better specs. Everything transfers over. Everything's backwards compatible.
Yeah, just say fuck the rest of the current console generation. We're just gonna make a better version of the Switch.
Yeah.
And it would sell.
It would sell.
People have been asking for a better Switch for ages now. There are people who, of course, went to the dock, but let's be honest here. Who are you going to trust more to make a console? The people who make Steam and allow shit like literally every fucking thing on Steam, or Nintendo, who has years upon years of making good handhelds?
What I find funny about the funniest part about Europe's decision, I find, is even if they did make Call of Duty exclusive to the Xbox, Sony had the capacity with their own studios to compete fairly, which directly contradicts every single one of Sony's arguments.
Yeah. Which, yeah, that's accurate too, let's be honest here.
Yeah.
Do you honestly believe that Sony couldn't, just pull it off?
No. Well, what now?
Well, because really I don't want to move on to the next world, and we were talking about gaming news. I was just kind of waiting for you to...
Well, I have one more thing to bring up, because remember that Disney platform fighter league I brought up?
Yeah.
Well, the Leafs are back at it again with this game because... Sure.
I'm sorry, but the fact that this game, the leaks for this game involved showing like the edgiest version of Ghost Rider possible as a major character.
There's more.
You guys want me to believe that this
OC.
is an actual like Disney thing that would happen?
And
All this looks like AI generation
I know.
bullshit.
so, like, there was a separate leak that says the game is very much real, but those images are AI generated bullshit. The game is real, started development in 2019, which... Okay. It'll have between 45 to 55 characters and 60 stages. It'll come out in the later half of 2024. And the thing that concerns me the most is being helmed by Square Enix. I don't trust them.
How you guys doing?
Fine.
I don't know about Square either. Square has a bad habit of only paying attention to certain games.
I'm still on the train that this is fake. If it somehow ends up being real,
I honestly wouldn't give a shit.
I just laugh for a solid. Then I'll start my campaign to add Dr. Doofenshmirtz to the game.
Mm-hmm.
I also finished binging Phineas and Ferb.
Fair enough, fair enough.
What do I do with my life?
I don't know, rewatch it?
No. I'm probably gonna watch Billy and Mandy now.
Fair enough.
Also, Fog Ace Eternity, Case 5.
Okay. What does that have to do with this?
I have nothing else to say.
I have nothing else to say. I'm just deciding what to eat for lunch because I'm hungry. My breakfast is cereal.
Can't wait for this Disney platform fighter to somehow be canon to the Kingdom Hearts lore, because of course it will.
Yes, of course it will.
And hey, at least included Peter Griffin, so that means Family Guy can be part of Kingdom Hearts lore. Woo. Anyway, I'm done talking. End of episode.